Welcome, guys, to my 6 highlights of Chelsea 1, Benfica nil. This was a match that, getting into it, I don't think any of us expected it to be easy. All right, I said that it was going to be a tough one, and that was exactly what we saw. All right, maybe going by Benfica's previous results in this competition, one would expect for it to be a walk in the park for us. But considering the fact that they just employed the person of Jose Mourinho, okay, after their atrocious results in the first match of this competition, they had to sack the previous manager and employ Jose Mourinho. So knowing that we now had Jose Mourinho to face last night, you shouldn't expect that to be an easy result. Even though with all the emotions and everything going around in the pitch yesterday, because he said that he's forever a blue. He said it in his post-match pre-match press conference. He said that he's forever a blue, that he even lives 5 minutes away from the bridge, and his son is a Chelsea fan. We all know that. Even without Jose Mourinho saying that, we always know that the man bleeds blue. But he was not at the bridge yesterday to make it easy for us, and they never made it easy for us. And I think that if there was any another reason it was not that easy for us, we are the architects, okay, of that difficulty we faced yesterday. We outplayed them, we outperformed, but I can't say it was all round excellent performance because we were toothless going forward. Matter of fact, they were even more threatening than us. All right, but I will get straight to my bosses. Given the bosses now, I will bring out more details in it. All right, as you already know, how it works in this section is I give blue boss for my man of the match performance, green boss for any excellent performance, and yellow boss for any average performance, then red for atrocious performance, any bad performance. That's why I always give the red boss. Now straight to the bosses. All right, my first boss is a blue, for whom I would consider my man of the match, in the person of Moses Caicedo. I love this young man so much, and it's not just for personal reasons, for his performances. Okay, yesterday he burst in that midfield. He was the engine, he was the pivot, he was the pillar in that midfield yesterday. He protected himself and everyone around him. He played well. The interception and everything, he was there. He performed well. Straight to the second box is a yellow for a player who would have had a red box from me if not for his first 15 minutes, 20 minutes performances and all that. Garnacho has a yellow box. A yellow box from me. All right. Why is because he was more selfish last night. Okay, yes, we know that we cannot really credit that goal to him, but it was his contribution. Of course, he made the way he went for that ball. The trapping was excellent, was A1. Okay, then the cross. I know it was all pressure from Enzo and other that made the defender to get an own goal. Garnacho had a 30 minutes good performance. From the rest, the way he was substituted in the second half, he was not there. He was selfish and all that. There was a time he had a wonderful opportunity to pass to Estava Williams. He decided to take a shot and he threw the ball to the fans. I don't know. He should work on himself. You cannot achieve anything in football being selfish. You have men around you. It's an 11-man game and not 1-man game. Okay, Garnacho was not him for me last night. Straight to the third boss is green for Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto was excellent last night. Even though towards the end of the match, like 18 minutes under about, he was obviously tired. I guess maybe the reason why he was not substituted because we had exhausted our substitution and all that. He needed to be there, but he was exhausted from the 18 minutes and above. But until that time, he was everywhere. He was trying to cross. He was always playing. He played fine, right? Always trying to cross the ball to the box, looking for a man and all that, trying to make it some take on and all that. I love his performance last night. It was good. Straight to the fourth box is a green for Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez tried to prove to the Benfica fans or the Benfica team why they sold him. Okay, he tried to. I don't know if he's tried. I don't know if I should say that he tried to make them regret why they sold him, or try to show them the star he is. Even though I have to be honest, the reaction I got from, or we saw from the Benfica fan base last night, I never expected that. Okay, this was a player that gave everything for to you guys, even though he never lasted that long. But Bro, you guys bought this guy for how much? And we gave you guys a world record breaking fee then until before Liverpool went for this their flop. Yeah, right. Yesterday, he deserved better. And the Benfica fan base, I know if that was Chelsea fan base, they would have done way better. Okay, all the same, I guess that was why he was even more irritated. He played fine, even at some point it tried to overdo, but he was good last night. I hope he could just keep it up. All right, straight to the fifth ball. Fifth ball is a red. The fifth ball is a red for back pass. This is, I don't know, should I say is the reason we never had an excellent performance last night. Is the reason we were always like we found ourselves under pressure in most cases last night, and not just last night, in most of our recent matches. I don't know if it is just the manager pattern or whatsoever, but they really have to work on this. The back pass is too much. There were opportunities, there were chances that we could just drive the ball forward, looking for a man forward. You would take the ball pass like we were back, and we were trying to hold on to what an own goal 1-0, not even a goal we scored by ourselves. Okay, yes, I'll say that it's an excellent performance because we got the win. No matter, regardless, however you got it, the win is a win, and that's how it matters in this competition. But our overall performance yesterday was not good. It was due to back pass. The manager should work on this seriously. Straight to the sixth balls being the last is a red too for red cards. What's going on? Red cards in our last, is it 4 matches now? Red cards. We finished with 11 men. It's not funny. Okay, I would have given it. I would have been a straight red for Pedro Neto, but this is no longer. Joao Pedro. It is no longer. It's not about Joao Pedro anymore. Trevor Chalobah, Sanchez. Like, what's going on? We can do better. We really have to work on it, and our attitude on our overall. I don't know, whatever that leads to this red card, we have to work on it. That of yesterday was strictly, of course, 100% on Joao Pedro. Coming in less than 3 minutes, or was it 2 minutes? Something about it was in the pitch. He got a yellow card from one sluggish challenge and all that. Now the second one, man, that foot he threw up was so reckless. He should have done better. Now I think this is a very serious issue for Enzo Maresca to work on, and his staff, of course, to work on, and the team also, the players, because this is no longer funny. How can a team like Chelsea be having unnecessary red cards? In our last 4 games, 3 red cards is not funny. Okay, thank you guys. We get into the next one.